Well, the losing streak is over. Stick around for what I eat in a day and weigh-in Wednesday. We're getting into it right now. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Manya and I've lost over 30 pounds on the WW Purple Plan. Today is Wednesday, so that means I'm going to show you everything that I ate today on a very strange food day, and I will give you my weigh-in results. So let's get right into coffee. Snack time. So this is just cut up cantaloupe. It's about 10:30. I'm just kind of slightly hungry for a snack. So we'll see if this tides me over. I might end up having another snack before lunch. We'll have to see. Okay, as expected, that cantaloupe was not enough food for me. So this is 3 wedges of sweet potato that I cooked in the microwave. And then that is 13 grams of PB2 reconstituted into peanut butter. PB2 is not my favorite. I don't think it has the best flavor, but I did a peanut butter powder review for the channel, and so I have some left. I will link that above and below if you are interested in seeing what I think of some other brands on the market. But this is my second snack before lunch. Lunchtime. Okay, so what I thought I was going to go out to lunch. You're going to see that in the outro, which I filmed earlier today, and then that was rescheduled, and so I'm just going to eat some leftovers since I'm at home. So this is my lunch. Those are leftover dairy-free mashed potatoes from last night, kale and carrots, and then I have 32 grams of the cheese sauce that I eat a lot. I'll insert a picture of the company where I buy it from. It's delicious, very easy to make your own if those are too expensive for you. There's lots of vegan cheese sauce recipes online, and I found that when I made them, the ones with cashews, they equaled out to about the same points as this product. The mashed potatoes are super easy to make. They are just Yukon Gold potatoes cut up and boiled for about 10 minutes until they're soft, just like you normally would. And then I retain some of the water that the potatoes were boiled in for the mash, and I use a potato masher. At that point, you can add anything you want. You can add salt, garlic powder, onion powder. I just made them plain, and then we put our own salt on top and our own, like I use the cheese sauce and nutritional yeast and that sort of thing. But it's very easy, and you don't have to use a bunch of butter and a bunch of milk in order to make them delicious. So that is my lunch, and I will see you for afternoon snack. All right, this is afternoon snack. A little bit more of an indulgence than I usually have. This is usually my dessert, but I'm going to an event tonight, so I was hungry and decided to have this. So this is Scottish oatmeal that I batch cook and reheat, blueberries, Lily's white chocolate chips for 1 point, and then that is 2 different kinds of peanut butter powder made into sort of a pourable spread. So this whole thing is a 4-point snack. Okay, this is dinner. I have a green lentil burger with pickles, a little cheese sauce, some romaine lettuce. I made some potato wedges and some ketchup. Now I'm going to an event tonight, and so hopefully I'll get some footage for you from the event. And they're serving a full dinner, but this is one of my strategies. Eat before you go to an event so you won't be tempted as much by the food, and then once you're there, enjoy yourself and eat what you want and don't worry too much about it. That was everything that I ate today. Now, I record this part in the morning because that's when the light is best and it's when the house is quietest. And so I never know kind of how the day is gonna go, but today is supposed to be a particularly strange one for my life and for eating. So you've probably already seen this, but I was asked to go to lunch very early this morning. At like 7 a.m. I got a text from my boss's boss asking me to go to lunch. So I was planning to work from home all day, which is much, much, much easier for me to plan meals and to eat. But of course, you say yes when your boss's boss asks you to lunch. So hopefully I had some at least pictures from that lunch. And then this evening I go to a fancy event. And it's an event that comes around once a year. It was canceled last year, so it's the first time in 2 years that I've been to this event. And I hope I have a good time. But eating is weird today. And that brings me to my weigh-in results, which are not great. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I gained 1.2 pounds this week. So up on the screen, I'm gonna put my weekly weigh-ins as far back as the screenshot will go. I think that'll go back to sort of the end of January. And I just wanna spend a couple of minutes talking to those of you who are struggling. The whole reason I started this YouTube channel was to demonstrate 2 things. One is that it is absolutely possible to lose weight on WW Purple. There's a lot of skepticism out there, especially around all the 0-point foods. We've just been conditioned to think that eating things like white potatoes will cause you to gain weight. So I wanted to show people that that's not true. And number 2, I wanted to show that you can eat healthy, really, really healthy, and still lose weight. You have seen me go through plateaus, and you have seen me go through multiple losses in a row. I am here to tell you, I don't ever know why either one of those things is happening. I don't go out and binge on McDonald's. I don't actually binge on anything. Maybe it's the amount of oil. I will say when I sort of really cut out oil from my diet, I started to lose again, but then I gained again this week. So it's pretty inexplicable. And I say all this to say the journey is long, the journey can be slow, and you have to think of it as a journey. There are going to be ups and there are going to be downs. So you watched this a week behind me living it. So for me, today is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and in 3 days I go on vacation for a week. We are renting a house, so we'll have a kitchen, but it's vacation. And then immediately after vacation, we come back on Saturday. On Monday, we start a kitchen renovation. May is gonna be a tough month for weight loss. And so what I'm doing is working on sort of my emotional well-being around this and just accepting whatever is gonna come. I'm gonna do my best. I am not the type of person who goes on vacation and goes crazy with food, and I don't drink, so I don't have to worry about that. But I'm also going to enjoy myself, and I'm going to take advantage of the opportunities that are there locally, right? So if there's a local bakery, I'm gonna try it. This is for the rest of my life, and for me, that means that I can't be perfection at all times for the rest of my life. Not only is that setting myself up for failure, it's also isolating. And that food choices can be very isolating. As someone who has been a vegetarian for over 20 years, I know this, right? People obsess about the fact that I'm a vegetarian and say, well, we can't go to a steakhouse. Well, no, don't. I can eat something at a steakhouse. I'd rather be at the steakhouse with my friends and family than sitting at home eating my kale and baked potato. So I say all of that to say that these challenges come up, and they're going to come up more and more as wherever you live starts to come out of lockdown. I'm in Texas, as you know, and so I'm ahead of some other places in the US and in Canada. And so I'm experiencing this maybe a little earlier than you, but the lunches have started, the dinners have started, the parties have started. People want to be out and they want to socialize, and they're so excited to see people they haven't seen in a year. And it's hard. It's hard to be on a diet in that situation. So the month of May for me is about giving myself grace, knowing that there's a high likelihood that I'm going to gain some weight. But even if I gain weight, I know how to lose it. I know how to get back on the horse, and I know how to do this. And so enjoy your life. You got this. This journey is long, and we are in it together. Thank you, as always, for spending your time with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.